Hi, I'm Chester from Alliant University. Thank you for your interest in our Masters of Social Work program. I hope what I'll share with you today is useful as you seek to better understand how Alliant can help you make a greater impact in your community and on your future clients. We call this session Essentials because it'll give you a high level overview of who Alliant is designed for, what makes our MSW program stand out, and the key benefits our students value most, like our CSWE accreditation, online format, classroom experience options, focus on multicultural excellence, and more. I won't go into every catalog detail and admissions requirement, since those are best handled one on one. At the end, I'll share how you can easily schedule a personal appointment with a member of our team so we can discuss your situation and help you take your next steps. So, you've expressed interest in our MSW program, but you still may be wondering why Alliant? Well, simply put, Alliant is a strong fit for people who want to make a difference through social work and who need a program that respects the realities of a busy adult's life. Many of our students are working professionals in human services, education, healthcare, or similar fields who feel drawn to more advocacy, community work, and or clinical practice. That means they're trying to balance those desires with their current jobs, families, and other demands of their time. Our flexible online MSW program is designed to help you build confidence and competence in a way that's structured, supportive, and realistic for your life. Alliance MSW program is accredited by the Council on Social Work Education, or CSWE, which means we meet industry standards for preparing effective, compassionate professionals. We blend this preparation with personal support from our expert faculty and real world experience through our clinical and community partnerships. Lastly, Alliance MSW curriculum is grounded in our values of inclusion and multiculturalism. This means we ensure you are prepared to work with people from many different backgrounds, no matter where your MSW ultimately takes you. We'll explain more about these elements of our program as we make our way through the session. Another reason why people choose Align is our decades long legacy of transforming students into compassionate and capable mental health professionals. Align is home to the California School of Professional Psychology, or CSPP, founded in 1969. Over the years, CSPP has had some of the biggest names in psychology as faculty, including Carl Rogers, Viktor Frankl, and Abraham Maslow. Today, CSPP is the number one provider of licensed clinical psychologists in the United States, and we're excited to support you in your journey to a social work career. So, one of the biggest advantages you'll experience here at Alliance is the level of individual support you receive from day one. You'll start with a dedicated admissions counselor who helps you understand your options and admissions process. Once you enroll, you'll work in an academic advisor who builds your plan of study with you and even enrolls you in your courses each term. So you're not trying to figure it out all on your own. You also have access to our student finance team to support in covering the costs of your programs, as well as Alliance Integrated Services, AIS, for many other kinds of assistance like accessibility, tech support, and more. Of course, you'll learn from our experienced social work faculty who see you as a future colleague and prepare you to make greatest impact possible. Then there's our fieldwork coordinators who will help you understand your practicum options and find the one that best aligns with your personal schedule and professional goals. All right, let's dive into the program itself. Alliance MSW program is designed to help you develop the knowledge, skills, and values you need for ethical, effective social work in diverse settings. Your coursework includes crucial topics like social work practice, human behavior, policy, research, and more. Plus, you'll have opportunities for supervised fieldwork in an organization where you can make an impact. We also offer two paths to your MSW based on your experience. If you earn your bachelor's degree in a field other than social work, you'll enter our traditional 2 year program. However, if you've earned your bachelor's of social work from a CSWE accredited program, you may qualify for our advanced standing track, which you can complete in as little as 1 year. Once you know which path is best fit, be sure to schedule an appointment with an aligned admissions counselor to talk through the details. Not sure which one is right for you? An admissions counselor can help you with that too. Whether you do the traditional or advanced standing MSW, you'll benefit from a program that's built for efficiency and momentum. Our curriculum is designed around CSWE standards with classes where you'll learn practice models, engage with content on social welfare policy and social justice, and explore how to address disparities affecting underrepresented communities and become an increasingly effective advocate for them. And in each course, you'll have access to faculty who are active, experienced social work practitioners, and leaders. Each course begins with an optional live Zoom session which provides a chance to meet your instructor, ask questions, and connect with classmates who share your passion for this kind of work. Speaking of faculty, I want to take a moment to introduce you to Alliant's MSW Program Director, Megan Hampton. Dr. Hampton has been a social work educator since 2013 and has been at Alliant since 2021. She has clinical experience working with a wide range of people, those who have maladaptive behaviors, adults, adolescents, and aging population. Before transitioning to academia, Dr. Hampton was the clinical director for a large outpatient mental health facility, and she still owns and operates a private practice clinic as well. All of this to say, Dr. Hampton is very supportive of your social work path, wherever it might lead, and she's excited to be an active part of your Alliant MSW experience. Earlier, I mentioned CSWE, which is a critical component of Alliant's MSW program. We recently received renewed accreditation from the Council of Social Work Education through at least February 2033. As I mentioned earlier, this means that Alliant has demonstrated that we met national standards in preparing students for ethical and effective practice. It also provides a level of public trust because the CSWE-accredited programs undergo continuous review and quality improvement, and many states require graduation from a CSWE-accredited school to obtain licensure. One question we often hear is, does an online program have the same quality as an in-person program? Alliant CSWE accreditation helps us confidently answer that with yes. On top of that accredited quality, Alliant's online format is designed with busy adults like you in mind. Besides the optional live Zoom session I mentioned earlier, you'll take courses asynchronously, meaning there's not a set time you have to be in class. Instead, you can complete your coursework from wherever you are while you continue to work on managing other commitments. This flexibility is especially helpful when you're balancing your coursework with fieldwork, employment, and other things that's going on in your life. Our goal is to provide a structure that fits your life while still maintaining the quality instruction you need to prepare for your licensure exam and become an effective community advocate. Of course, what you'll learn in the virtual classroom is only part of what Alliant calls getting you ready for when it's real. That's why we maintain partnerships to help our MSW students gain the real-world experience that's at the heart of social work. You'll see here that there are so many options for completing your practicum, and there's more than what's listed here. Wherever you ultimately choose, you'll work closely with a field supervisor and Alliant faculty mentor as you apply what you've learned to working with individuals, families, groups, and communities. Your Alliant admissions counselor can provide more details on these options in your initial one-on-one appointment. Plus, once you're in the MSW, an Alliant fieldwork coordinator will work with you to determine the best practicum placement for you. Now, most of what I've shared so far, you could hear from a lot of different schools. So you may wonder what really makes Alliant different. One defining feature of Alliant's MSW is our emphasis on multiculturalism. At Alliant, we recognize that the communities where our graduates serve often include people from culturally and linguistically diverse backgrounds, each with distinct needs. That's why we intentionally designed our MSW program to help you prepare to work in a way that helps everyone feel seen, heard, understood, and appreciated. I love this quote from Duran, who just graduated from our MSW program and was one of our Alliant student ambassadors. I value creating safe, supportive spaces where clients can explore their emotions and heal. That's why I value the mentorship I receive from supervisors and the collaborative Alliant environment, which allows me to grow as a clinician while making a meaningful impact on the lives of the clients I serve. As we start to wrap up, I hope what you've seen and heard so far has gotten you excited about the possibility of earning your MSW at Alliant. I also know we only scratched the surface of what these programs are all about, like I said at the beginning. In a one-on-one appointment with one of our expert admissions counselors, we'll talk with you about your goals, your background, and your timeline. From there, we'll dive deeper into the MSW program and what your Alliant path could look like, including course lists, tuition and financial aid details, admissions requirements, practicum options, and a whole lot more. We want to make sure you get the information that's accurate to your situation. If you're watching this on your desktop, tablet, or laptop, get your phone out and scan this QR code to go right into our online appointment scheduler. If you're watching on your phone, open a tab on your browser and go to alliant.edu/admissions/schedule or just Google Alliant Schedule and Appointment. Then tap the Schedule an Appointment button under Virtual Campus Online. That's it for the Masters of Social Work Essentials. Thank you so much again for your interest in Alliant and for your desire to improve lives through social work. We look forward to speaking with you soon and working with you to achieve your goals. Take care.